pretty difficult job keeping his AD flash
Tons
to.
of stones, and Zhang over the wall makes sure the Beishang has nowhere to escape, and Ultra Prime able to capitalize for first blood, but more blood may be shed in this bot side as Starry flashes forward, nearly finds both kills. Levels up, he has the needlework, he knows that Starry doesn't have flash or barrier, and just like that, maybe this wasn't the lane that Starry wanted to go towards, as Zhang now becomes the super inflated Gwen. Moham with the shield is going to try and outplay it, will make it a trade, but that's still a 2-for-1. The Zhang will easily cash in. He'll troll up the grubs until the Grand Starfall comes across, and just like that, Junhao pops on top of Beishang and drops him. Spirit Rush is going to come out, but a great stun comes across there from Saber to force Charlotte back, and now he's having to flash away. Just when you think Ultra Prime have to play on the back foot, they strike and claim every. Junhao, you got to either engage and try and burn it down here, and he's going to take the first option and jump right on top, but he gets popped, and there's an angle for Beishang to steal away that dragon, so they do grab it, but it's going to be Ultra Prime that still feel way more comfortable fighting. Bouncing around certain opponents can make you very, very volatile as the culling comes down, but Starry takes negative damage. Saber gets exhausted and thrown off the Weaver's Wall as Charlotte explodes onto the scene. Junhao jumps in just to try and save his bottom lane. And there's OMG playing the overload towards the river and cashing in a huge alone, and Zhang is just going to capitalize. The needlework, the last batch, with the snip of the scissors, gets the kill, and just like that, OMG's great play. Cap falls down, and Xiaosha puts the nail in the coffin on that comeback. He dashes onto Lucian. What a seismic shove. Use of the Weaver's Wall there from Saber. Throws both Moham and Beishang into the grinder.
Around that Rift Herald, but they've not been able to do really anything else successful since or before then.
Hold on. OMG to try and find a big win from behind. Starry is going all out, but he's going to fall right in front of Saber's face. Can't get through the entire army of Ultra Prime on your own, Starry. A commendable effort, but now OMG are just throwing themselves in one at a time, and that is a recipe for disaster as Charlotte's antics fall flat, and it forces Beishang and Harry to flash back towards their turrets, but Junhao is only going to let the tanky Scion escape. Desperation play for OMG falls flat. It's going to cost them even more as this game one slips further out of their. Here down goes the Thornbound Atakan, but look at the damage Wako does to Beishang before he gets the Crest Guard even down. The culling doesn't get the job done, but the scissors, the golden pair for Zhang is definitely bringing the big time load to this fight, but it's a huge stun for Harry. Ultra Prime have walked in one by one just like OMG in the last fight, and it might cost them here as Junhao and Saber go blow for blow. Harry's zombified Scion by just enough space for Starry to sneak out. There's not a wave that's really pushing against OMG. It's their jungler's health bar that's pushing against their efforts to make the comeback. Beishang cannot be the first one to fall here. Now OMG, they basically have to fight their way into a win or they'll lose Baron. And Zhang is looking to take everything. He wants his cake and to eat it too. And he's knocking down Harry's health bar with the help of his squad. The top side for OMG falls, and that makes Baron a guarantee for Ultra.
Starry's overextended. He's going to get this turret, but he's going to get TP'd on for it.
Yep, Zhang's here first. It's a double TP. Saber's here as well. That turret is going to earn you a colon to the face as Starry's jaw gets knocked off, and Moham falls with him. Oh, Beishang. Good seismic shove there. Even though the Crescent Guard Saber gets him close enough to drop the damage. Stasis is right when the charm comes in for Charlotte, and the point-and-click stun for Junhao lands. And Rude, I think we might not even need a Hextech Soul the way this game is going. They don't want this game to reach 30 minutes. Ultra Prime want to make sure it's known that OMG cannot compete with a squad with play-in aspirations. Down goes Harry and Starry. It's only Moham who gets popped like a balloon by the 3-item Wako.
A big win from Ultra Prime as Wako even throwing it.
He's still for Xiaosha to... Wow, he's going all out for it. Immediate heal, though, comes out here from Moham. Gets the knockup. Starry has more than enough HP, especially with the barrier, and does finally earn that first blood. And maybe gets a second here. The root, perfectly timed. Collapse of the Ultra Prime bottom lane gives the OMG opening. Through, but he doesn't kill off Zhang in time. Has to flash out. The hero's entrance just mere feet away from Harry. Charlotte channels that, but does not save the Ambessa. And now Charlotte's trapped in 1v3 with all the damage dealers out. Have arrived. Junhao gonna flash and hit the cease and desist. The Featherstorm still comes out from Starry. They get protected by the Redemption, but there's the damage from Wako. Too bad, though, he's got an Ambessa right in front of his grill that throws it down. Zhang neutralized the keeper's verdict, and now Ultra Prime are completely cornered. Trying to corral them is Beishang. Good route comes across from Saber. Flashing his Beishang, but he gets nobody with the Impale. Xiaosha may fall at the very least here. That ultimate could have really broken this game open. Instead, it's the Ixtal's impact. Another good flash from Wako. Keep an eye on Saber towards his bot side as the snap engage does come across. Harry finally hits that public execution. Impale comes across on the Zhong as well, and the Yorick is knocked down. Boy, did it take a lot, but OMG get the kill done. He has no idea. The Vault Breaker down. Cease Assist comes across through the Charm. There is the big-time Feather Storm. The Keeper's Verdict doesn't hit anybody out, but the Realm Warp in. Here's Saber, and all of a sudden, it's all Ultra Prime. 4 members exert their force on the bot side, and they find their prize once again. Starry is the gold medal, and the silver soon to come as Moham has nowhere to run, but into the Mystic Shots of Wako. Serious arm knockup still comes. The taunt lands for Charlotte. Great CC layering. And Rude Dude's message rings true. That is not the first time Wako has died with flash up.
No, and I mean, the play there.
Into Junhao's waiting arms, but now they're going to try and solo down Charlotte. A very tanky Galio. Harry flies in the background. Zhong is sectioned out. Xiaosha's down next. OMG will not relent. They want to avoid the broom, sweeping them out of the Nirvana group, and this Baron might just lock us in the distance.
And Starry free hitting the entire time with these Navori Flicker Blades as well. There are so many feathers out on the map, Slayer, that there's never really an opportunity for the Slayer to not deal DPS.
3 turret, or maybe just look for the fight of a century as Wako is picked again. Cleanse and Flash were up, but Wako does not press them. And he falls and maybe brings down all of Ultra Prime with him. The Berserk does buy a bit of time here. Harry on the front line taking a ton of damage. Finally, they do knock down Junhao, but Harry has rung wild, and OMG will not fall, will not be swept out of their final series in the LPL. We're going the distance.
Top side very, very soon.
Item advantage is coming across here, and finally something pops. It's Zhong soloing out Starry. Flash does not save him. Zhong follows, and a Death Brush camp gets the first kill done in about 12 minutes. Taking a sweet time. There's the snap engage coming across, but Moham denies Xiaosha. That big counter pick, the R5 Alistair coming across and providing a ton of value as there goes Beishong, getting a little lullaby onto 2. And maybe it's Charlotte that's actually caught. Has to flash out back to safety, but there's Saber. Gets through all of the Tristan appeal and opens up the killing for Ultra Prime. OMG are on Mountain Soul Point, but now they're down a man, and Charlotte's flying in. There's the playmaking of this Neferi and Akali showing their roots. They commit the ultimate lullaby to 1 member, but guess who the 1 member is? It's Zhong. Chains of Corruption down. Can they bop the Jace before the fight even begins? The Ignite the slows. There it is. They get the kill with the Faded Ashes. Zhong goes down, but Xiaosha goes in. Junhao gets the first execution. Immediately watches his realm get popped. The curtain call blocked off. They can't get the kill onto Harry.
They're looking for a flank and a collapse.
Oh, Starry has to cleanse a Deadly Flourish. Good land there from Wako. In goes Saber with that perfect execution. He doesn't need it this time. Starry goes down. Saber bike so much time in the Shroud. Finally pops out. Slow on to Wako, though. This Lilia. Charlotte hopping forward as well. Looking for a buster shot. They just popped the Rel. Tristana resets are unreleased, and they're going all after one Zhong again. He has no way to fight back. 4 versus 1. But here comes Saber once more, flying into the backline. Curtain call doing a ton of damage. Moham takes up all of it. There's the good headbutt, though. Gets Saber away from Beishong. He survives, and Charlotte just goon stomps him home. Ultra Prime's team fight woes burn down their Baron timer. There goes Moham flying on in. They get to sleep on Zhong. He's down once more. Here goes OMG looking for the 1 marker they couldn't find all split long. And damn it, they're going to do it. They might not have had the 2025 they want.